Hello again. I've got a question. If somebody breaks the laws of the land, should they be rewarded for having done so? People that come to this country illegally know that they're coming to this country illegally. And I'm not referring to little babies that are brought across the border. I'm referring to people that cross the border when they're adults. They know what they're doing is illegal. Yet we've got people in this dysfunctional government that want to reward those people by providing them with citizenship. Now, what does citizenship do for them? Well, it does a whole lot. We have a government that believes it's beneficial to reward those people that have broken the law and jumped ahead of the line of everyone else that tried or is working on becoming a citizen to the legal process. You know what happens once they become a legal citizen? Well, they're entitled to benefits. I believe that Obamacare provides insurance for immigrants at no charge. They receive food stamps. The administration advertised for food stamps in Mexico. You paid for those ads. What this administration is attempting to do, it's succeeding at what it's attempting to do. And what it's attempting to do is to overburden the system. They keep piling more and more and more and more and more until, you know what happens? It all collapses. Yeah. You want to pay less for gas? Well, if you want to pay less for gas, demand that this dysfunctional criminal administration approve the construction of the Keystone Pipeline. Yeah, it's that simple. If you listened to Obama's diarrhea when he was reading the teleprompter, he patted himself on the back for the amount of oil being produced in the country. How much of that oil is being produced on government land versus private land? Yeah, the whole thing's insane. Nothing is going to be beneficial by allowing 10, 12, 14, 18 million illegals to become American citizens. There's no upside. None. The only upside is for the Democratic Party, because all they care about is a vote. You want to go Google how Democrats regarded immigrants in the 1920s and 1930s. They didn't want any. They fought to prevent immigrants from coming to this country. The problem with most people that support the Democratic Party don't know what it stood for. If they knew what it stood for, how could they want to be a representative of that party? I've said this countless times, but I guess a lot of people aren't aware of many of my videos. The Ku Klux Klan was started by the Democrats. The Jim Crow laws was implemented by the Democrats. The list of crimes against the American citizens in comparison to the benefits that the Republicans provided are ridiculous. Yet people support the Democrats. Muslim Arabs traded and still do trade in slaves. They've done it for centuries. Muslim Arabs detest African Americans. They detest them. What do you think Barack Insane Hussein Obama is. He's a Muslim Arab. That's what he is. You ever notice how he puts on his phony accent whenever it suits him? He's got that southern drawl going. Yeah. Anyway, the country's a mess. And the only ones that can straighten it out for our children and our grandchildren are us. Problem is, we're so fragmented, nothing gets done. And when nothing gets done, nothing beneficial will change. That's what I think. So what do you think?